Hi everyone, this is Tammy at Snowstorm Crafts, and if you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you've been here before, welcome back. So today what I want to show you guys is how to make painty papers on craft deli paper wrappers is what they are. And I got like 500 of them on Amazon, and I will post the link up here in the right hand corner for you guys so you can come check it out and play along with me. Okay. So I just wanted to show you guys that real quick. Get that out of the way. And they're just fun craft little deli papers. And I had the choice of getting white ones. You can get the white ones, or you can get the craft looking ones, like the brown ones here. And I like the brown because I use parchment paper too for a lot of things. So I figured I have that. And I even coffee dyed on this and stuff. So if you watch my channel, you'll know I use parchment paper for a lot of things to just to do crafts on, and then I make some cool little things out of the parchment paper when it's all mixed media on it and stuff. So no waste here. And I'm going to show you guys what we're going to do today and what you might need. Okay, so we got parchment paper or anything just to put down on your table so you don't make a huge mess with it. Unless you like a huge mess, then, you know, by all means. So, and then you need just the deli paper or whatever painty paper you want to play with today. I have this is a cardboard with just some plastic it's a Ziploc just taped over the top to make it fit on there. So this would be a nice thing to have. And then I have two brayers. One is a 4-inch and one is a 2-inch. Okay. So just anything like that will work. Paintbrush is always nice, just an old paintbrush, maybe some water in a jar, which I'll have to go grab just to have it. An old rag, wet, just so you can wipe your hands and stuff. That's always nice to have. What do I got here? I got a spray bottle with, it's RIT dye. I use RIT dye to tie dye with. So I figure I can, I incorporate it into like my painting papers and all that stuff. So it's just RIT dye. It's for fabric but I use it for everything and it works great. So I use it on my, I do banner flags and stuff and little rainbow gift bags and stuff for birthday parties. And that's all in my Etsy shop. And I will post the link in my Etsy shop up in the right corner if you guys want to come check it out. Even if you come favor, hit the heart. It helps me out so much. And I'd be much appreciated. So here's my RIT dye, and this is what it looks like. And I dilute it. This is liquid. So I just add just a little bit of what I want in here. And I think I did wine and black. Those are the colors. And then I just add water. And it's just kind of eyeballing everything I do. No measuring here. So I got that just for spray. This I thought would be fun. This is a tie-dye bottle that I used, to do that with. And I just grabbed some of the cheap apple barrel. Just this crisp green. And I squirted some in here, added some water, shook it up, and then I tested it here. So I think that'll be fun to do some drips and stuff on. So if you have like just a little squeeze bottle and it has just a little metal tip, so it's kind of fun. So I got that, and then I got tons of paints over here. I just got some apple barrel mixed in. Just all different colors. I mean, it doesn't even matter. Just whatever you guys have. So I have those. I have some, some Winsor Newton thrown in there, some Liquitex, some basics Liquitex. It's just whatever I have laying around for years. So yeah, let's get started here and do some fun little, this is the fun thing about it is you don't even need like a jelly plate or anything. This is what I'm going to show you. Let's try this. We're going to do different techniques, so bear with me. It'll be a fun little ride. And it'll give you guys all kinds of different inspirations and ideas and all that juices flowing, and just see where you guys take it, Okay, so what I'm going to do is just take some paint. Anything. Don't think about it. Just do it. I'm going to go grab a scraper too real quick. I'll show you. Okay, so I went and got just one of these, just a little scraper thing. And I wanted to tell you guys also, I got another piece of parchment paper over here, just one I've used before, just to offload my paintbrush onto with the extra paint and to offload my brayer and stuff onto. Just then I can use that parchment paper on projects too. So I'm not wasting paint. Okay. And I think that's everything. Oh, and spray bottles. A spray bottle is nice just in case your paint starts drying out. And I'm sure I'll think of other things as I go here. But I'm just going to take it and just, no rhyme or reason here. Just kind of move it along. And I like open spaces because those are just fun to have. So we can do other things, you know. Okay, and then I'm going to take this. And it doesn't matter, I don't think it matters which side. That one might be a little shinier. So if you have a shiny side, just do that part up. Okay. And then take your brayer. And if you do not have a brayer, a rolling pin would work. But anything you use in your craft room, I suggest do not use to cook with afterwards. Just keep it in your craft room. Once it goes in your craft room, it stays in your craft room. It's a good rule of thumb. Just because you're getting paint on it and I don't know, it's cross-contamination. I wouldn't do it. But just a suggestion. A rolling pin might work, or you can even take your hands and just, you know, smooth it down. And just do just a smooth down if you want. And sometimes that's reassuring just to do that. Okay, and then we're gonna doody-doo-dah here. Now, I think that's pretty cool. So that's kind of fun to play with. Okay. And then if you want, you could do just a little spritz. Maybe turn your paper a different way. I'm using the, whoops, didn't mean to bump you guys, sorry about that. Turn your paper maybe the other way. The same paper. See what you can get here. Okay, and then you can do a little press down if you want. And there we go. So that's kind of fun. I don't know if I picked up much more of that, but so there we go. And then just make sure you're laying it somewhere you can dry everything. Okay. So that's definitely one way to do it. And now here, I'm going to show you a different way. You get your paper. Okay. And let's use some different colors here. I'm just going to squirt some on here. So I'm going to do in a time lapse, I'm just going to put just piles of paint of different colors. All right, so now I'm going to take my little brayer here and just get some paint. So I'm going to put it over to the side here. So I have room to paint here. And I'm just dipping it in different colors of paint and just running it along here. Different directions. You do it however you want. Definitely one way to go ahead and put some fun paint. I love this gold. This gold is really cool. It's like a, I don't know if I showed you guys, just essentials. I think I got it at Walmart. And it was inexpensive. It's just gold. It's kind of cool. It's got a cool shimmer to it. So just however much you guys want to put on here. Pretty much just having to play around and seeing what works, what colors you like, you know. And then there we go. So that's definitely another way to do it, is just to take your brayer and just put some paint down. Okay. Okay. Then you can take your paintbrush. And since I already have these colors down, and my paintbrush was wet because I used it earlier to do some decoupage, so I had some glue on it. I had to wash it off. So any paintbrush will work. And it's just fun to just put some strokes down, you know, just kind of don't be so, you know, perfectionist with it. Don't, you know, drive yourself nuts with how you want to do some fun painty papers, you know, or because this for me is just the first step to making paint papers, and then I let them dry overnight. And if you guys would like to see my next process of what I do to the next step of paint papers, let me know in the comments. If I get enough comments, I will show you guys my next step to this process. But as of today, though, I'm just playing. I'm just kind of putting down some base, you know, just some fun, just little starters here. Let's do a little more gold throughout. So there. Okay, so we got that. And then let's try this. Let's do a little bit of just kind of drip it on there. So that's kind of cool. There we go. So you can kind of water your paint down a little bit and just do little splatters on it. So I think that turned out kind of cool. Hopefully that shows up on the camera. So that's fun. Definitely don't waste this that's on here. And then anything on my paintbrush, I can just swipe over here on my leftover. Same with my brayer, you know. Okay, so now I'm going to take my brayer and just, this is all the leftover paint right here. No wasting. And then just do like that. And grab another piece here. Okay, and then take my clean brayer. And then after these dry too, you can even do it on the other side, you know, if you want both sides painted. That's awesome. That's an option where you just do both. And then these are great, you know, to use like in your junk journals and to do all kinds of stuff, you know. All kinds of things. And I definitely want to do, I'll do a video on that with you guys if you would like. And how and what and just the process of it all. See, that's kind of cool. I really like that. And then let's do just a little spritz down. You can even take your paintbrush. And you just don't want to muddle it too much here. And I'm not cleaning in between, but I don't mind because it just picks up whatever that was on there, which is fine with me. So I'm just trying to get some more on different areas here. So you're trying to get the edge right here. And then just get this edge. So there we go. Yeah. I think that's pretty cool. And let's go ahead and do this again. So you can even do swishes, you know. Ooh, that was a good one. So you can even do just some really abstract splats. You can even move it around like that. Just see where it goes. That's kind of cool. See that? So that's fun. So yeah, just, you know, play around. Any kind of way you can think of, or any kind of other things you could throw in, you know, the kitchen sink and everything. Just throw it all in there and see how it works out. All right, I'm going to do more in the time lapse and put on some music and let you guys enjoy this. Okay, just to show you a fan brush here, just a cheapo, just whatever fan brush you got. If you take it and water it down, and then just get it wet here, and then just do some splats. Just take your finger like that and splat it around. So that's another technique you can add to your little paint papers here. Just get the color you want, make sure it's wet, and then just splat it on there. Like that. You can also take it and do some strokes with the fan brush, just to get a different technique here. And yeah, and just keep on going. All right, so I think I had my fun today and did some cool little painty papers. And what I'll do is take them outside. It's a nice day here in Oregon, so I like to take them out onto my fence and my fence right outside, and clip them with clothespins and just let them hang, and they dry way faster that way. So I will get them hung up and then take you guys out and show you them hanging up. Okay, so I have everything hanging out here, all the pretty papers that we did, and hopefully they're showing up, you guys can see, but I think they turned out really cool. And then I have one down here, you can see that one. Yeah, I think they turned out really cool. So I'm just gonna let them sit out and dry, and let me know in the comments if you guys want to see my next step that I'll do on these fun little painty papers. And if you could, please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you can see my next video when I post it. Like, comment, and share, and let's grow together. And keep on crafting.